Okay, this is kind of in response to Rant by James at Pandora's Box. He's using the word tradition uh, in the idea of the tale that grew in the telling. That's not how I use it. There is some of what he says that's a bit true, tiny bit of truth in it. Let me tell you about a tradition. In the Orthodox Church, they have the acolytes waving, or subdeacon or deacon, waving the cloth up and down, or either side to side over the chalice, over the elements. Right? I'll just put the cigarette out. And the reason why that's done is to symbolize the Spirit moving over the waters of creation. And that's how that is. How did that start? In Hagia Sophia, she was so big, and it may even come from before this. They would swing the cloth over the chalice and the elements to keep the flies off of it, to keep the flies out of it, so they wouldn't land on it. Now this got repeated, and the explanation for it was, oh, look, it symbolizes the Spirit of God moving over the waters, the act of creation. Now, for somebody like me, I think that's awesome. I think the pragmatic uh, use of just doing that uh, does have a spiritual implication. When we look back over it over time, we see how it started, but that it gained. So we were given that. We don't know that we were given. We don't see with our minds that we were given that. We don't. It wasn't some. Well, I guess we do see with our minds that we were given. It wasn't some blinding light of "you shall do this" to symbolize. No, no, no. It's something that grows naturally. That's a tradition of the swing cloth. Now we have climate-controlled buildings now, and we don't need to do that. We still do it because we still carry that on uh, as a tradition, and we don't change it. Tradition is unchanged. Now, I don't know in what sense he was talking about, because I'm not inside his mind when he was going on about tradition, about which Mary anointed the feet of Jesus, if it was Mary, if it was a nameless woman or whatever. That's not how tradition is seen in the Orthodox Church. In the West, I'd say he's right about a lot of things, but in the West, a lot of it was creative, which is where the West fell. Is they were innovative and creative, like Gregory the Great calling Mary Magdalene a prostitute. He did this for a reason, to show, oh yeah, she was a sin. I mean, he did it with the best intentions. Uh, the road to hell is paved with what? I mean, okay, perdition is paved with what? Good intentions. But yeah. So that's a little tradition. That's a tradition that's in the church, but it didn't start with a lie or anything. When a mystical person is seeing this, they can see that, oh yeah, we can see, it's moving over that, but everybody knows, I shouldn't say everybody, but it's known that no, it started just to keep the flies off the chalice. So making this is kind of a response, not as a refutation, just as a different explanation. What he's talking about, I think, shouldn't even be called tradition, should be called straight up lies. I guess if a lie is old enough, it can be considered tradition, but no, that's why if we don't know about it, if the Orthodox don't know about it, no, we don't use it. But look, this document that we found, and it proves everything. What, we're not using it because it didn't come down to us. If it didn't come down to us, we're not going to just start pulling pieces here and there. Uh, this is a rant, I guess. I don't want to put ranty rant. That some reason I just hate that word. I'll put the rant of rants, and I'll just do it as a response to him too.